The Glock handgun platform. Before considering the purchase of a Glock pistol, it helps to understand the history, design philosophy, and model range of this platform. This presentation takes a deep dive into the Glock family from an American firearms expert's perspective, spelling out cartridge names such as .22 long rifle, .308 Remington, or .380 Winchester exactly the way shooters say them at the range. Origins and early development. The name Glock did not start as a gun brand. During the early 1960s, Austrian engineer Gaston Glock established a small manufacturing company supplying curtain rods, knives, and other military accessories. At that time, there was no experience in building firearms. 2 decades later, in the early 1980s, the Austrian military opened a competition for a new service sidearm. The Glock team responded by developing a striker-fired pistol unlike anything in common issue at the time. The result was the Glock 17, a lightweight handgun with a polymer frame, a simple internal mechanism, and the now famous safe action system. This system combined 3 internal safeties without an external safety lever. Draw, press the trigger, and the pistol fires. The Austrian army officially adopted the design in 1983. And within a few years, the Glock spread across Europe, North America, and beyond. Today, the Glock platform is issued to military and law enforcement agencies in more than 50 nations, including a procurement of roughly 75,000 Glock 17 Gen 4 pistols for the Philippine National Police during the 2012 to 2013 period. Civilian shooters across multiple continents also recognize the Glock line for its durability and ease of maintenance. Pioneering the polymer frame. Although often credited with introducing polymer pistols, Glock did not actually launch the first one. Designs such as the Heckler & Koch VP70 in the 1970s came earlier. However, Glock demonstrated beyond question that a polymer frame could survive military testing, simplify production, and reduce carry weight. That proof reshaped the entire handgun industry. Understanding the model families. The Glock catalog can be divided into several major size categories frequently encountered in the American market: standard, compact, subcompact, slimline, and crossover. Each category addresses a different balance of shootability, concealment, and magazine capacity. Standard models, full-size frames with full-length slides, deliver the greatest sight radius and magazine capacity. Typical examples include the Glock 17, chambered in 9mm Luger, the Glock 22, chambered in .40 Smith & Wesson, and the Glock 21, chambered in .45 Auto. These pistols excel in uniform duty, home defense, or range use, where maximum control and capacity are valuable. Compact models. Reduce slightly in both slide and grip length. Compact Glocks combine easier concealment with substantial firepower. Well-known representatives include the Glock 19 in 9mm and the Glock 23 in .40 Smith & Wesson. This size range is often called the sweet spot for balancing shootability, capacity, and concealability. Subcompact models designed for deep concealment. Subcompact Glocks shorten the barrel and grip even further. The Glock 26 in 9mm and the Glock 27 in .40 Smith & Wesson illustrate this category. These handguns provide everyday carry capability with familiar Glock operating characteristics. Slimline models, single-stack magazines, and narrower slides reduce profile thickness, making slimline models more comfortable to conceal under light clothing. Well-known examples include the Glock 42 in .380 Auto, the Glock 43 and 43X in 9mm, and the Glock 48, also in 9mm. These pistols trade magazine capacity for a very flat shape, suited to discreet carry. Crossover models, hybrid frames, and slides form the crossover family. The Glock 45 combines a full-size grip with a compact-length slide, while the Glock 19X blends military specifications with civilian ergonomics. Despite the name, the Glock 45 fires 9mm ammunition, not .45 Auto. Crossover models provide shooters with a middle ground between full-size control and compact handling. Defining characteristics of the Glock system. Several engineering choices give Glock pistols their reputation. The polymer frame lowers weight compared to all-steel service pistols, such as the M1911 or the CZ75, making daily carry more manageable. The striker-fired mechanism simplifies the manual of arms under stress. Factory magazines are robust, easy to load, and widely available at affordable prices. Extensive aftermarket support allows upgrades in sights, triggers, and other components, so the platform can be customized to meet duty, defensive, or competition roles. Points of criticism and consideration. Despite its popularity, the Glock platform has elements that some shooters find less appealing. The grip angle and block-shaped frame differ from traditional steel pistols, so ergonomics can feel unusual to hands accustomed to the CZ75 or classic M1911s. The stock trigger provides a consistent but somewhat firm pull, which can seem heavy compared with tuned hammer-fired guns or competition triggers. In addition, standard Glock sights are molded polymer. They function reliably but lack the durability and crisp sight picture of steel or tritium night sights. Fortunately, aftermarket replacements for all of these elements are plentiful. Evaluating Glock's role. The marketing phrase Glock Perfection summarizes the company's confidence, but no handgun is truly flawless. The Glock design emphasizes reliability, simplicity, and ease of use, rather than ornate styling or ultralight match triggers. As a result, Glock pistols may not be the first choice for precision competition or aesthetic display, but they excel as robust, general-purpose defensive tools. In practical terms, the Glock family represents a jack-of-all-trades, not the most specialized pistol in any one category, but a consistent performer across many roles. Choosing the right model. When selecting a Glock pistol, the deciding factors include hand fit, intended use, preferred caliber, and concealment requirements. New shooters may appreciate the forgiving recoil and size balance of the compact series, while experienced users may opt for standard or crossover models to maximize control and capacity. Testing several models at a reputable range remains the best way to identify which grip and trigger feel natural under live fire. Summary: the Glock handgun line has transformed the global pistol market by proving the effectiveness of polymer construction, striker-fired simplicity, and modular support. Whether in standard, compact, subcompact, slimline, or crossover form, the platform offers consistent reliability, straightforward maintenance, and enormous aftermarket customization. Although not without drawbacks in trigger feel or grip shape, the Glock remains one of the most widely trusted sidearms for military, law enforcement, and civilian defense worldwide.